What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Steals Forever, and I'm back back in the building. That's right, your boy Steals Forever is back in the building, hitting you guys for first impressions. First impressions for one of the most hyped games this year. One of the most hyped games. I'm not saying it is the most hyped, but one of the most hyped anticipated games of this year. Beta went live earlier this week. Titanfall for the Xbox One and PC, and I had the pleasure around Friday, I think Thursday night, early Friday morning, I got my beta code for the PC edition, which I downloaded and have been playing it consistently throughout the weekend. And you know, let me say this is coming from a guy, like, I was hyped when I seen the trailers at E3 and stuff, but I just didn't really jump on the bandwagon of being like overly hyped or just like, okay, it's gonna be huge or whatever. But I always kept my eye on it. I know Cherry Blossom is like, I told you Titanfall was gonna be hot, but whatever. But anyway, jumped on it, played a couple rounds, played a couple more, went to work, came back, played some more rounds. The game is awesome, fellas. I'm telling you guys, the game is awesome. I know there's a lot of YouTubers going around saying it's not all that, it's not all this, but really, just keeping it simple is I think the best feature of the game is it's fun. That's the best thing. It's really fun, and that's what grabbed me the most, was not that it was doing anything groundbreaking, like something I just never seen before, but just the reality of it being fun. And that's something I haven't really experienced with a lot of competitive or online multiplayer games, first-person shooters in a long time, probably ever since Battlefield. You know, Battlefield 3 just got me, and I was just like, wow, this is awesome. And I just went crazy on it, whatever. But like, this game here, Titanfall, is definitely worth the hype. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be for everybody, but it is gonna be for a lot of people. Now I want to address the Call of Duty situation. You know, everybody knows it's made by Respawn, that made some of the older Call of Duty games. To me personally, it looks like Call of Duty because of the fact it's using the similar engine. I think the graphic engine that's been developed on is using that engine. So by just looking at the gameplay that I'm gonna be running in the background off and on, it looks like Call of Duty. It looks like the guns look like Call of Duty. The walls, the textures look like Call of Duty, but it does not handle like Call of Duty. And that was one of my gripes with the whole Call of Duty series. It always felt like when I was running and walking and turning, I felt heavy. I felt like a fat soldier. Like, I don't know how to explain. Like, I couldn't move like I wanted to. Like, the soldier didn't really have any agility. And that's something that on Titanfall is very fast. It's very fluent, very fast. It's very responsive. Like, when you go left, it goes left. It goes right. You know, you jumping, you moving, you can duck and things, and it just feels very fluent. Feels very fluent. The guns feel okay. Not as realistic as a game like Battlefield or Armor, but it gets the job done. It's not overly fake or arcadey like, but you know, you can still tell the creators of Call of Duty made the game. But the Titans and just the whole overall feel of the game, it's good. Titans are just like awesome. Like, and I think that's another one of the strong suits to the game as well, is that fact that, like, you start off, you're a soldier, which is more normal, and all of a sudden you get enough kills or the time limit drops down, the Titan drops, you jump into Titan, and it feels different. It feels like you're kind of playing like a mech game or a Gundam game where you're controlling the mechs, and even the mechs feel fluent. Like, I didn't feel like that they felt slow and sluggish and you couldn't move or anything. It just kind of felt like it was just right, and the maps were right for the size of what they were trying to achieve. I think they achieved it. Another thing I want to address is the bots. Now, I know a lot of people hate the bots. Personally, by me playing it, and this comes from a guy that plays a lot of Battlefield. I play a lot of Halo. I done played some Call of Duty. I done pretty much played almost a lot of shooters. When I first started playing it, I didn't really realize that they were bots. Let me explain. Like, it's so fast paced. The only way you really know that you killed the bot is really when you get close to it and you can see that it doesn't say grunt or something like that, and you see it's a player's name and you say, oh, I killed the player. But it's like so much is going on most of the time that you just kill him. Like, I shoot one, I shoot here, there's a player, I shoot him, another player, I shoot him, there's 4 or 5 more bots, I kill them, my teammates are fighting, and then about maybe 2 minutes into the game, if that long, Titans start to fall. And then, you know, you got the Titans to work, and and when the Titans fall, they're just completely player based. And I want to say this about the bots, because a lot of people don't understand why the bots are actually in the game. The bots are in the game simple. It's very simple, people. I heard like 1,000,001 excuses of why the bots was there and why they shouldn't be there, but the bots are simply in the game because 6v6 with bots. Because if it was 12v12, it would be too cluttered. And what I mean by that is not because of the soldiers, because of the Titans. Because if 12v12 and everybody starts calling out Titan, there was some matches that I was in that it would be like 3 or 2 of us or 3 of us against 3 Titans on that side, or sometimes even 4 and one to get killed. It would just be too many Titans. So I think that's the major reason why it's just 6v6 plus bots, because it would just be at that point they might as well just make a game and just make it about Titans, because the whole maps would have to be restructured completely, because you have to understand that these maps have been designed for soldiers and Titans and not just Titans. If it was 12v12, it was just soldiers, it would make sense. Or if it was 6 versus 6 or 12v12, it was just the Titans, it would make sense. But since both of them have to coexist inside the map at the same time, it had to be a lower player count. It just has to, man. It's just no way around it. It's not hardware limitations or anything. It's just like they would have to basically create a map so huge that it would kind of feel like Battlefield. It would feel like it would be a chore to run if you're playing Hardpoint, it would be a chore to run way over here, way over there, come back way over here. So they kind of like made the maps a little more medium size, drop the player count, and it feels nice. It feels very, very nice. On the beta, you only get like 3 modes, basically team deathmatch, hardpoint, which is domination, and you get a Titan match where it's basically you don't respawn, and basically it's like the last Titan standing, which is a pretty cool match. I suggest, like, if you really want to get good at like attacking Titans and playing with Titans and things, play that mode. It's perfect practice for domination and kill team deathmatch. Perfect practice because you don't get to respawn, so you have to think about more what you're doing when you're going up against a Titan. Personally, with me, what I have noticed with myself is that a lot of times I could call out a Titan. I may even go a minute before I even call out my Titan, just because of the fact of me playing more to what I see my teammates doing. If I see them got like 2 or 3 Titans out, sometimes I actually fall back as a soldier and do more support. Because if you guys check my video, you'll see me get a lot of kills, and the video clip that I'm showing, I don't do it as much, but I remember there was one match I got about 5 or 6 Titan kills as a soldier. So I mean, you can take down Titans as a soldier. That's about all, man. I don't really want to drag the video out about it, but rumors was that it's going to have 14 maps, there's going to be more modes, there's going to even be monsters in the background. I don't know how it's going to play out, but definitely day one for me. I'm sold on it. I don't have an Xbox One, so I'm more than likely going to get the PC version that I'm playing on now and play that. If any other you guys that play PC getting it, definitely let me know. Put your tag or friend, whatever name, in the bottom of the comment section. And I definitely add you guys. And when March 11th rolls around, we'll definitely jump on it and play some Titanfall, man. Like I said, I'm loving the game. I can't really find nothing wrong with it. And I will say this: I heard a lot of people saying that I'm tilting my chair, that's why I'm kind of like floating back and forth. I did like 2 or 3 times. I don't want to tilt over. I heard people say they played it for like 6 or 7 hours. Now the highest level cap you can get in this beta is 14, but you can kind of keep playing, you keep unlocking stuff. That it gets old after a while. I mean, if you play any multiplayer for 8 hours, 2-3 days in a row with one map, I mean, it's going to get boring. Like, I mean, it's going to set in that you're just going to get tired of seeing this one map over and over and over. And I think that's another thing that a lot of people are not taking consideration. Like, it's just one map. I think it's 2 maps, or either it's one. It's 2 maps. 2 maps. So you're only getting 2 maps. That's it. So it's like 2 maps, and they're gonna have 14, which I hope is true. I hope it is 14. 14 is awesome. 14 maps out the box, and we don't even have a season pass yet. Kudos to Respawn, good shit. Like always, man, in the comment section, you guys let me know what you guys think about Titanfall. Have you played it for the PC? Have you played it for Xbox One? And are you getting it for the 360? Like, that's something nobody talked about. Like, we haven't seen any footage of the 360 version, which personally I think it probably would run pretty good. I mean, considering just 6v6 and no destructive environments or anything, I can't really see. And it's running off that older, dated. I can't think of the name of the. What you call it? Running off of the kit. But anyway, it's running off an older kit, so I can't see why it would give the 360 any too much problem. I know it's gonna take a graphic hit, but probably more textures than anything. But textures and details. There you go. But whatever. Like always, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Like I said before, in the comment section, drop how you feel about Titanfall. We'll definitely chop it up. If you haven't went and joined my group yet, me and Cherry Blossom's group, gamers that play games, definitely head over to Facebook and join. We keep it real, we keep it 100% about games, no fanboy at all, just games. If you play Nintendo, Sega Gen, PC, handheld, cell phone, doesn't matter. As long as it's a game, you'll get love and respect, because it is what it is. It's about gaming, right? It's about gaming. Like always, like, comment, subscribe. Let's see, like 3 times. It's your boy Steels. Later.